Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another TikTok. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
breaking down cases, wonder what the case is. 2025, got the game in the mazes. Thinking of a time when we all got blazed and we didn't even think about the game being racist. True crime, every day I don't face it, but Kiki 25, baby in the basement. Case after case, she just gotta keep chasing. Taking over the world, she gon' be the one they name it. Kiki 25, the true crime, she gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Kiki 25, the true crime, she gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Every time she think about it, she be going crazy. Everything she ever dreamed about was always hazy. Taking time to go around the world and never faze me. Taking
Hello, everybody. How's everybody's day? Today it's raining around here. Today is Thursday. Is it Thursday or Friday, guys? I think it's Friday. Lord have mercy. I've been confused since the first of the year. Hey, Lori. I want to say hello to everybody, but today it's a rainy, sloppy day around here. We're supposed to get like an inch or two of rain, which I'm sure we need, but it's cold and rainy blah, day. Hello, Memo. You're green again. I'm going to play you a song here in a little bit. Thank you for that membership, honey. Thank you. I told you don't stress about that. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't, right? Hello, Daisy Dukes. Thank you for modding, honey. Hello, Mama 70. Let's see here. Lori, hello. We don't have a big crowd today. We have some in the bushes. Hello in the bushes. Please hit that like or unlike button. Okay. I want to get started because we have a lot to cover, guys. The other night, I was scrolling through some things on YouTube. Hello, Miss Sharon, Narita, Liberty. Thank you. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button, please. Narita was number 4. Thank you. I just want to talk about some things that I found on different YouTubes and such and discuss the dispatch again. I know we've heard the dispatch 200 times, I'm sure, but I feel like the more things that we go over, hello, Catherine, come on in. Bluegrass Meadows, come on in. Sorry, I had to come on. Just, I gave you about an hour's notice. Sorry, so quick. Hey, Grace Paris. She's busy, but she's listening. I want y'all to pray for Grace today. She's not having a very good day. She's missing my daddy. And I miss my daddy too. So, always going to miss them. All right? When they're not in our sight, we're always going to miss them, guys. But anyways, thanks for coming and listening to me today. I think that some things that we need to talk about are pretty important. Okay, I'm going to put my banners up. I've got 2 different ones that I want to show you guys. Fair Use Act disclaimer. At times, this channel may make use of copyrighted material for commentary, criticism, excuse me, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. Also, I've got a new one that I want to pull up, guys, because I just want to be crystal clear on some things. Please do not contact anyone or their jobs or anything mentioned today in this live. This channel is speculations, discussions, and or opinions only, not facts, right? We're not professionals. So therefore, we have opinions. We're allowed to have different opinions than others. And some of my opinions may not be reflected to my chat, or my chat's opinions may not reflect onto me, right? Thank you, Liberty. Lori says, I miss my dad too. Yeah, it's like Lori, it's like an ache in your heart, right? Just an achy feeling. Liberty says, oh, my prayers out to you, Grace. So many hugs and much love to you. And yeah, Liberty says that I miss my mom and dad every single day. It's something that I never thought I'd have to go through. Watch me cry. Can't cry. At such a young, well, I'm not young, but younger age, Nothing prepares you for it. Hello, Brenda Sue. Nothing prepares you for the loss of your parents or a child, I can't even imagine a child. I wouldn't want to. Liberty, I can't cry. I got to keep it together. We got to be strong. I know. I try to keep that for late nights when everybody's in bed, Liberty. That's how I deal with things. Have a long talk with good Lord above, Okay. Guys, want you to know I'm going to go ahead and play this article. Let's see here. This, and we're going to talk about Sebastian Wayndrick Rogers later. He was a child missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, February 25th, 26, between the hours, of 26, 2024. Something that maybe Brenda says, I lost my mom and dad 3 months apart. Whew. That's hard, Brenda Sue. Prayers for you too, honey. Prayers for everybody in the chat. But some think that he didn't make it home. I've had some more ideas since I've seen this. I'm not blaming anyone, I'm speculating, but I'm going to keep those thoughts in my brain. Okay? Because what you're about to see is a big, I'm talking trigger warning. It is a officer in the area. Hey, Rusty Pipes. Allegedly, he done this, and allegedly he is still employed in that area. And that's a concern to me, right? But it's hard to say alleged when it's right there on video too, right? Oh, Brenda Sue, that had to be awful. And he was in a nursing home and we couldn't go see him because of the C word. Oh, man, that's hard. But he knew you loved him, I'm sure. He knew you loved him, baby. All right, let's get this party going, right? I'm going to turn some music on. I found this channel and he's really good. I think he's an ex-cop is what TJ had told me. I haven't researched him. But let's play this for Memo because she's back green again, guys, right? And any of my new members.
Yeah.
Let's play this first.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
Share, that's my new membership song. There's a beaver. I mean, I put all kinds of stuff in there that I just thought was funny. And then the woman saying, come on in, come on, be a member, right? Goofy. I got from crying to goofy. You can tell I'm middle-aged, right? Anyways, oh my gosh. Thank y'all for dropping that. And yes, please use alleged, in my opinion, in the chat. And let's get rolling. Trigger warning. I'm warning. This is for basically allegedly abuse accusations, okay? So I want you all, I need to get my music going first. That's what I was doing. See? Squirrel. I saw that beaver and I thought I'd play it for Memo. And here I go, beaver instead of squirrel. Let's turn the music down. We're going to play this. Very good channel. Please go sub up to him. We the people, you. Okay. And let's get going, folks. Let's get going. Yes, 18 and older is recommended on my channel, please. Let's see here, right here. We've got a lot of screens pulled up. Here we go, guys. Let me try to get back to StreamYard and pull this up. Come on, guys, it must be the rain around here that nothing wants to go up. Oh. Hang on. Either StreamYard or something. Okay, here we go. I'm going to push play. Come on. Okay. This is Sumner County. That's what it said at the beginning of the video, okay?
Get on the ground! Don't hurt it. Get on the ground now! Don't hurt it. Get on the ground! Get my glass! Get my glass! Get up right now, I'll tase you in the face.
Welcome back. The incident that we're about to take a look at is not necessarily the story that we're covering, but it does go to show that it is a buildup when you don't catch back up of their actions. Red flag number 1. An unhinged cop will respond to chaos with chaos. He does not have the ability to de-escalate. And as soon as he runs up to the driver, who's simply trying to record, he's doing nothing else. The unhinged cop then runs around the car and threatens to taser a man in the face.
Get up right now. I'll tase you in the face. Get up. I'll tase you. He's gonna tase you in my face. Look. Move one time. Move one time. Stop. Look. In my face. You find out what. Listen, if you move out.
Hang on, guys. I don't know if you can see my comments. It's saying trouble connecting to the internet for some reason. I was saying hello to DJ Lisa King, Kathy. Let's see, who else? Lolly. Sorry, Lolly. Sorry you didn't get the notification. I'm sorry. She's coming in hot, though. Coming in hot but late. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Pat. Yeah, thank you, guys, for coming in. This is insane, guys. Insane. And I'm going to pull up the court documents on this at the end. But I do want to go over dispatch a little, too, because I haven't listened to it. Again.
Listen, you got him outside. Listen, he got him outside. Quit moving. He got him outside. I'm not moving. Quit moving. I'm not moving. Get out my side. Quit moving. Get out of moving. Get out my side.
It's mine.
What do you think you is?
No, just calm down.
I am calm. I'm not moving.
I got all this on
I'm not moving.
All this is going
I'm not moving. They the one that got all these buttons.
Relax.
I am relaxed.
You're not rocking
Get your dog ass out of here, dog. Nigga, my family in the squad.
County. This is Sumner County.
Go ahead.
Walk back here.
I ain't got
As soon as I walk up, dude, he's drunk. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, the entire time. So I asked him to stop, and then because I was trying to talk to the owner of the vehicle, and then he just kept on, but he was escalating his voice.
Yeah.
So then I was like, you know what, you can step out. And he's like, no, I ain't getting out.
But right here, guys, he runs up with the taser. You saw it on the body cam. Allegedly, in my opinion, puts the taser in the person's face who had the phone that was recording, right? Goes around and then tells him that he's going to tase him in the face. That's crazy to me. And I'm saying alleged. I wasn't there. Got to be correct, right? But I want y'all to see the rest of this. The second part's very interesting to me. Liberty, possibly, possibly. Let's play this.
Because I have freedom of speech. I'm like, that's fine, but you're interrupting the traffic stop, what I'm trying to do. And so that escalates from that. I don't know where. You know where his ID is? Driver? What was going on with him, the driver, when he showed up? The male? Yeah. Nothing. I was dealing with her own. Okay.
So when asked by another deputy, Deputy Van Gilder of the Sumner County Sheriff's Office located in Tennessee, stated that the first guy, that he had the taser pointing at, did absolutely nothing. I just wanted him to get on the ground.
What was going on with him, the driver, when he showed up? The male? Yeah. Nothing. I was dealing with her own. Okay.
Then he runs directly over to a man that's already on the ground and handcuffed and threatens to taser him in the face.
Get my glass.
Get up right now. I'll tase you in the face. Get up.
Well, a big problem with that is this. Taser handheld energy weapon warnings, instructions, and information clearly state avoid sensitive areas. Avoid intentionally targeting the energy weapon on a sensitive area of the body, such as the face is the very first thing they list. Eyes, head, throat, chest area, breast, groin, genitals, or known pre-existing injury areas. So the company that gave the police department and the sheriff's office the taser itself, the energy weapon, warns them about not using it in certain areas of the body. But what do we hear this deputy do? Threaten to taser this man directly in the face. You would think that would be enough for the department to
Okay, so I've seen this whole video, but I haven't really dug into that first incident. I think if it's the one I'm thinking, that it was just dropped in the court of law, if I'm not mistaken. I want to be right. But yeah, that is scary. Liberty, you wait. You wait until I pull up the documents. Anyways, big trigger warning on the second one. I truly believe, guys, that if you have an autistic family member or such, which what kills me about this next part and this next part of this clip is that when they called dispatch, hey Leslie, they asked for, crisis prevention because he was off his meds, he was schizophrenic, he's a young man. And when you're schizophrenic, my understanding is you see things and people that aren't there, right? So, bless his heart. There should be training, and in my opinion, it says there was training, but this same officer just listened to this and big trigger, okay? I can't state that enough. But if you do have an autistic child person in your house, in your car, what have you, I would suggest you get those little stickers explaining to emergency officials. That's a good idea, I would think, to say, hey Kelly, come on in, to say that you have an autistic family member in that home or in that car also, I think. But there was no excuse for this, in my opinion. Either one of these.
state that, hey, this guy's a ticking time bomb. Maybe we should do something about this. No, they don't, which led to this incident.
Is calling for justice after they claim deputies with the Sumner County Sheriff's Office beat up a man.
Get up right now, I'll tase you the face. Get up.
Yep, you guessed it. It was the same deputy.
We do want to warn you, the video may be difficult to watch.
It shows him being dragged off the couch, and then they say he was punched over and over again. News Channel 5's Olivia Michaels spoke with the family, who says a phone call to Mobile Crisis Services ended in violence.
Finding the right dose of medication has been a struggle for Jonathan Sellers. That's according to his family. They say the 28-year-old has paranoid schizophrenia.
So in paranoid schizophrenia, your mind is going in 1,000 different ways. You're stuck in the past.
In this home video, they say Jonathan is suffering from an episode, talking to people who aren't there. They blame it on a change in medication. So they called Mobile Crisis Services, as they've done before.
Knowing that this is what they've done to my brother, it's traumatized me at this point.
The Sumner County Sheriff's Office responded. Zachary said law enforcement attempted to bring Jonathan to the hospital.
And at that time, whenever backup came, they forced him and pulled him off the chair and handcuffed him.
But things took a turn.
There he is beating my brother, which is sickening to see.
Zachary says he witnessed Jonathan being punched several times.
There we are at the door, and at the end, you'll see the EMS. She tells us to walk out of the house, we weren't making him more paranoid. All these cops and him getting beat is what made him paranoid. So we get to the hospital and the nurse calls and says he has a broken nose. His nose is on his right side of his face, and he has multiple face fractures.
It's unclear whether these deputies received mental health crisis training, but Jonathan's family
Hate to interrupt right there, but thank you, Memo, for gifting that membership. If you received that membership, please thank Memo, guys. All right, we're going to play more of this video, but we will play that song for you again. Memo, thank you for gifting the membership. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate that. But let me tell you guys, Lolly got that membership. Yay! Good. Thank you, Memo, for giving Lolly a membership. Guys, if this was my family member, I probably wouldn't have stood at that door. I know there's a lot of cops in there, but they probably would have had to take me with them, right? Congratulations, Lolly. Thank you, Memo. Let's finish watching. So the poor guy, he didn't want to go anywhere. He was sitting on the couch. He did need mental evaluation, but why not? I don't know. It seems like maybe they were rushed to get him out. Maybe they weren't trained properly. I don't know. I haven't a clue, but I would feel like there was other ways to handle this, because it didn't look like he was being really aggressive toward them, in my opinion, right? So let's continue playing it.
says something needs to be done.
And if this doesn't get fixed, then I don't want to live in Sumner County anymore.
Olivia Michael, News Channel 5.
Jonathan's family say they will pursue legal action. Meanwhile, Sumner County Sheriff Sonny Weatherford declined an interview, but he did tell us he, quote, assigned an investigator to look into this case as soon as he was notified.
Situation so thoroughly that Deputy Van Gilder was honored in 2025 by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office as the 2025 THSO Deputy of the Year. This shows that he's currently still employed with the Sheriff's Office. But a little bit more of the background and what was the result. On July 15th, Sumner County Sheriff's Deputy Gunnar Van Gilder was dispatched to the Castellian Springs residence of John Sellers, a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic who began seeing people who were not there. According to a story previously reported by the Gallatin News, he had sought help earlier in the day. Later, the crisis hotline was called, but was told they could not immediately get there. That's when the Sumner County Sheriff's Office was dispatched. Zach Sellers said, Deputy Van Gilder talked to Jonathan for about 30 minutes, but Jonathan did not want to be taken to the hospital for a mental evaluation. He continued saying that once backup arrived, Van Gilder pulled Jonathan from the chair onto the floor to be handcuffed, with 2 deputies on him and EMS personnel at his side. He started punching him in the face 5 or 6 times after he was already on the ground, Zach Sellers said. Where his head was on the carpet, there was a puddle of blood. Jonathan Sellers was transported to Sumner Regional Medical Center, where the family was told he had a broken nose and several facial fractures. He was later transported to St. Thomas Hospital for a mental evaluation to get his medications balanced. The closed fist strikes by Van Gilder resulted in a displaced fracture to Mr. Sellers' nasal bones, which caused significant bleeding, making it difficult for Mr. Sellers to breathe, as well as causing a permanent disfigurement to Mr. Sellers' nose. So as we see, this cop has a history of attacking people who are doing absolutely nothing. And by his own admission, the driver in the first video that we watched was doing absolutely nothing when the taser was pointing at him. He runs from the driver to the guy that's on the ground doing absolutely nothing, who's already handcuffed, and threatens to taser him in the face. But that wasn't enough. Now we lead up to this particular situation where a man who's in need of help, who's not resisting, who's not fighting, but merely sitting on a couch, is pulled to the ground, punched in the face 5 or 6 times, have his nose and other bones in his face fractured. For what? All because Deputy Van Gilder of the Sumner County Sheriff's Office located in Tennessee is a ticking time bomb. A lawsuit was filed and is still ongoing. We'll keep our eyes on this one and keep you guys posted. But cops like this definitely do not need to be on the streets. Share this video around so that they can know that we will not continue to sit idly by while this happens time and time again. Make sure you know your rights and stay safe. With that being said, we the people you.
Yep, I was muted. Sorry, guys. What I was saying was, in cases, I back the blue all the way. But when it comes to things like this, I don't understand, I believe all LE needs to clean house, right? DJ, the trigger part's over, honey. Yeah, I was sitting and talking to myself. Sorry, guys. I do that, right? But anyways, I'm going to go over the court documents that I found on this, and we're going to discuss them. I'm not really good at reading them. If Grace Pierce is still here, I'm not sure if she is. If she wants to discuss them in the chat, and then we'll move forward with the other things that I have pulled up. Okay. And that's dispatch. Hang on, let me see. Oh, okay. First off, I want to pull this up. Let me pull this up for us to read. Hang on just a second, guys. I'm sorry. Takes a little time here. And they're going to make fun of me again, I'm sure, for Googling. But I am going to Google. I'm going to Google. And I asked, does Sumner County, have experienced, and I won't be able to see chat for a second, do they have experience with training with a mentally disabled person? Okay. And it says, yes, they do. The area has access to crisis intervention team. From my understanding on that video, the crisis intervention team wouldn't be there for 30 more minutes. So therefore, the police department came. But I think all LE should be trained if they come in that predicament, in my opinion, to be able to handle de-escalating, people and such. I don't understand. I don't know if he was with them for years. I don't know. We don't know, right? But it says Sumner County area has access to specialized crisis intervention team training. Focus areas. Let's go down here. The training teaches officers to de-escalate techniques, how to identify signs of psychiatric distress, and methods for connecting individuals with appropriate mental health resources rather than resorting to arrest. Autism awareness. There are specialized training programs available to police departments across Middle Tennessee that focus specifically on improving interactions with people who have autism, teaching skills like using calm voices and recognizing nonverbal cues. Okay, so again, it makes, hang on, I'm not trying to click on this. Let me pause it. Makes no sense to me, in my opinion, because I wasn't there, even though it was video, hang on, why he had to be drugged off of that couch, right? Hello, Paige Turner. Come on in, honey. Bye, Lori. Sorry. Let's see. Let me go up. I want to go through chat. Hi, Paige. I agree, Leslie. Let them make fun of you. Yeah, I don't care. Let's see. Where'd Lori say she had to go? That's what I wonder, Michelle. Is their training updated annually? Lori, got to go. We are running to Walmart. See y'all later. Bye, Lori. Have fun at Walmart, baby. Texas Plain Jane says, in my opinion, they do not have enough training to handle this type of situation. If I was a cop, I'd pay for my own training to better handle this situation. I agree. Oh, look at Miss Sharon. Look at her gifting a membership. If you received that, thank you so much, little Miss Sharon. She just wants to see that beaver dance again. Let's see. Let's play our little video. Where's it at, guys? There's our little beaver. Here you go.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
Grace Paris is going to kill me if I say this, but if she's hearing me, that last picture is Grace, guys. Okay? She's saying thank you. She's going to kill me. I need to make her laugh today. I need to make y'all laugh. But anyways, okay, let's go over these documents really quick. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you for all my members. Thank you, Memo, for gifting membership. It helps to grow the channel, and I really, really appreciate you. I do. You don't know how much I appreciate. Okay. Let's go over this. That's not really Grace. I was just kidding, but I wanted her to say something snarky back to me, and she must be busy. She'll be coming smart aleck hot on me right now. Anyways, okay. This is Sellers versus Sumner County. Okay. I went down through here. It's kind of hard to understand, I guess, unless you're in the court system. But it looks like the complaint against this officer was on 7/13/2023. I can't see chat right now. I'll be coming back to you guys. And then I guess it's been put off and different things have happened. They try to settle out of court, evidently. From what I can tell, it says affidavit, motion for attorney to appear pro hack advice, paid $150, receipt number, supplemental affidavit by Jonathan Blake Sellers, which was, I guess, the defendant. So we keep going down through here, And let's see. Right here, let's see what this says. This was February 21st, 2024. That was really close to Sebastian going missing, wasn't it? Chief Judge Crenshaw requires that the parties make a minimum of 2 independent substantiated attempts to resolve the case. So that he's wanting them to try to resolve this, I guess. The court's order specifically states that the parties must have conducted enough discovery or otherwise exchanged enough information prior to the filing of the report to substantially evaluate and discuss settlement by March 15, 2024. So I guess there was a settlement involved. The parties shall file a revised case resolution report identifying, discussing the status of discovery as well as settlement efforts by April 12, 2024. The parties shall file a second revised case resolution report in advance of the case status conference scheduled. So a conference was scheduled April 15, 2024 and signed by the magistrate. So let's go on down. I think it's still ongoing. So evidently they've not reached a resolution, right? Notice of filing, we're down to September 26, 2024. That's wild to me that it's gone on that long, guys. Even with video footage. The court sees no good cause for modifying the scheduling order, particularly considering the parties are less than a month from trial. Excuse me. Nor does it see an appropriate reason to modify the pretrial deadlines and trial date that are quickly approaching. According to defendant's motion, it is denied, signed by Judge Waverly. Okay, let's scroll down. I'm going to go to the very bottom. Okay. Motion regarding conviction for incident by Jonathan Sellers. Memorandum in support of motion. See, this is hard for me to read because my mom was in the court system. She would know all this. I think she's busy. Regarding other incidences in the acts filed by Gunnar Van Gilder. Other incidents and acts. Ooh, what in the world? Guys, hang on. I'm coming back to chat. Y'all see that? Hey, me and you. I am reading the court filings of where the Jonathan Sellers had, filed a complaint or suing. Yeah, TJ. Yes. Yeah. Where they went to court, and I think it's still ongoing. But some things, I've not read this whole thing, and some things are kind of standing out to me now. On May 5th, 2025. So this has been since 23. Response to the motion regarding 48 motion in Limeade number 1 regarding other incidents and acts filed by Gunnar Van Gilder, Sumner County, Tennessee. Then you come on down. Response to motion regarding illicit rug use filed by. So is he saying that the patient was, or are they saying that he was? I'm not sure. Let's see. Regarding conclusions by internal affairs filed by. Regarding medical and mental health filed by Gunnar Van Gilder. Let's go down. Comparative fault filed by regarding conviction for incident filed. Hang on. Let's see. On or before May 12, 2025, the party shall file a trial brief that represents the anticipated evidence at trial and discussion of legal claims set forth in pretrial order. The parties shall specifically analyze whether plaintiff's claims remain legally viable given plaintiff's plea of guilty. So I guess he pled guilty, right? Allegedly. Proposed jury instructions by Jonathan Sellers. Proposed jury verdict form. Okay, let's go down. What I want to know is it's still ongoing. Okay, regarding plaintiff's failure to mitigate his damages for his claims of future medical care and expenses. To exclude home surveillance video. Why would they exclude that? Response in opposition. Okay, so somebody evidently wanted them to not play the footage, in my opinion. Okay? In my opinion. Hang on. Let's go down through here. I need to read over all this. Order in anticipation, and this was December 11th, 2025. In anticipation of trial, the parties filed motions in limine that are pending on the docket. No trial has been set. Pending resolution of the motion for summary judgment. As such, and to manage the docket, the motions in limine, blah, 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 are denied without prejudice, signed by Judge Waverly. Order in something, terminate motions. See, I need somebody like Grace Paris to tell me what that means. What that means. But it sounds like they tried to come up with a settlement. Okay. We need to research those other incidents. Yeah, that's kind of concerning. Says more incidents. Yeah, Sharon, probably a problem, in my opinion. Leslie says sus, in my opinion. Yeah. Mama Grace, we need you. We need you to go over these documents. Okay. I'm going to show you also. Hang on. I Googled it, y'all. I don't care. Anyways, let's see. It says, I'm trying to bring it up. Let me try to bring it up here. Grace, we need your help. Grace, where are you at? Let's see. It's okay. She's probably busy. Okay. Let me see if I can pull this on the stage. Good grief, guys. There's so many steps. Hey, Hope Floats. We're talking about a case out of Sumner where a mentally handicapped person with schizophrenic was off his meds and they needed to do a med change, and the officers arrived there instead of the crisis prevention team. And anyways, it didn't go good. But thanks for coming in, Hope. Sorry. Okay. Let me read this. And then we're going to go over dispatch if I have time and my family doesn't come in. If an officer hurts, and I'm saying allegedly, a mentally unstable person at their home, the sheriff's office initiates an internal investigation into the use of force involving officer reports, witness statements, evidence collection, such as body cams seen, potential criminal administrative reviews, and referral for mental health evaluation of the injured person. While the injured party or their family can file complaints, seek medical care, and potential pursue legal action, civil rights, excessive force through its internal affairs, citizen oversight, or legal counsel. As you've seen that I played, evidently he got Trooper of the Year or something like that. I don't even know, but it's this is crazy. Crazy wackadoodle to me. Anyways, it says potential outcomes and next steps. If excessive force is found, disciplinary actions such as suspension, retraining, or termination can occur. The district attorney's office may investigate for potential criminal charges against an officer. The family and/or individual can file complaints with the U.S. Department of Justice as detailed on their website. So, anyways, that's the steps that needs to be handled in those cases, right? But what does this have anything to do with Sebastian? Okay, I guess that's what you're probably thinking. It may not have anything to do with Sebastian. But if you're living in that area, it concerns me, if he is still employed, that what if something like that may have happened to your family? We don't know. We don't know, right? Liberty says they treat regular people like dirt. Sad. Okay, we're going to move on to the dispatch, guys. Let's get busy with it. And I'm going to give credit to Jessica Danielle. I like using this one. Okay, I like using her. Liberty says they cater to wealthy people. Could be. I don't live there, so I have no clue. Okay. I'm going to put that on. Credit goes to Jessica Danielle. Let's go over this dispatch together again, because this is the longer one that I've heard. Okay. And things stand out over and over. Hang on, let me pull it on stage. Ugh, hang on, guys. Your screen. Grant Solomon and Sebastian. I've seen the Grant Solomon story also. Yeah, I'm going to look into that too. But like TJ says, I think we need to go down the rabbit hole of the other incidences, right? Hey, Cinderella, come on in, honey. Come on in. Good to have you. Let's go over this. Caller advised that they're 15-year-old male. Okay, that's where we're at.
And a 15-year-old male not in the bed. Yeah, right now.
Not in the bed. Let's go through this. Let's analyze it to the T in our opinions, okay? So 15-year-old not in the bed. That's what we hear so far.
Big blonde hair, approximately 5 foot. My friend is going down. I was going to be wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants. Juvenile does have a form of autism. This is the first time it happened. I was going to be in the home before midnight.
This is the part that concerns me almost more than anything on this. And whether it was a mistake or what. Okay? But, I'll keep saying it. Was going to be in the home before midnight. Can you tell me what does that mean? Good point, Mama. Makes you almost wonder. I wonder if, and this is speculation. I'm not saying anything, but, what if, I don't know, what if, I don't know. I don't know if I should say this or not. I'm going to keep shut about what I think right now. But was going to be in the bed before midnight. Hey, Ann, come on in. Was going to be in the bed before midnight.
The doors are locked at this time.
The doors are locked at this time. Were they locked before or were they not locked? Okay, we're just going to overanalyze this, whether people think I'm weird or not. All right, but let's just overanalyze just a minute and kind of think differently maybe than what we thought before. Let's go out in the boondocks thinking, okay?
Did Warner out?
Central to 47180 Warren 12. Juvenile. Left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Hang on. Let's go back. Sometimes this, CC thing, closed captioning is not correct. But did they just say something about him being at the house, left him at the house, or didn't leave him at the house? I'm not comprehending this.
Where the riprap is.
Hang on.
Where the trees
I
are.
need to go further back.
We're on search of the residence.
A jump.
And he's black sweatshirt, black sweat, yeah. Juvenile does have a form of autism. This is the first time it happened. Probably going to be in the home.
First time it happened. This was first time what happened? That you think he ran away? Was going to be in the home before midnight.
Before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
Doors are locked at this time.
Did Warner out?
Central to 47180 Warren 12. Juvenile. Left his son at.
Did she just say juvenile? Did they just say that? Hang on. Okay. I'm flipping out because it just sounded like they said something about leaving. Yeah. Why are the doors locked at this time if your child is missing? Hang on. Let's go back. I want y'all with the earbuds listening very close. She said she's not left her son at the house. I think it says something else. I don't trust the closed captioning. I don't know. Let's go back. I'm going to listen close. Y'all listen close. Give me your opinion.
Juvenile does have a form of autism. This is the first time it happened. Probably going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
Did Warner out?
Central to 47180 Warren 12. Juvenile. Left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him.
Did she just say juvenile left her son at the house? Juvenile left her son at the house? I know Liberty. Kiki, could you put that under the title so we can read it? Gosh. What do you mean? Me and you? You mean the banner? Hang on. We're going to turn this music down. Yeah, it sounded like she said juvenile left her son at the house. A juvenile. Juvenile left his phone at the house is what Paige says. Okay. Let's get back. I'm going to play it one more time. Let's play it again.
Juvenile does have a form of autism. This is the first time it happened. Probably going to be in the home before midnight.
Hang on.
The doors are locked at this time.
Hang on. TJ's saying slow the video down. Okay, TJ, let me see how I can do that. How do I do this, baby? Theater mode settings. Quality. Speed normal. Let's go to 50%. Playback 50. Okay. Let's go slowly.
their 15-year-old male not in the bed.
Hang on. Can y'all understand that? I can't understand that. Let's go to 75. Let's go to 75%. Maybe that'll help. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, 15-year-old, not in bed. She is talking really fast. Here we go.
He is right now, 3 blonde hair, approximately 5 foot. My friend is running down. I was going to be wearing a black sweatshirt and black sweatpants. Juvenile does have a permanent autism. This is the first time it happened. I was going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
10-4 out.
Central to 47-180, 412. Juvenile. What's his son at the house? The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Let's get there and see what's going on. Do our own search of the residence. We'll go from there. I'm in the area. Check long haul theft.
This time.
10-4 out.
Central to 47-180, 412. Juvenile. What's his son at the house? The mother is driving around looking for.
Okay, so TJ and Paige are saying left his phone at the house. Okay. Menu says she did not left her son at the house. Okay, so we have mixed reviews on that one. I'm going to put my headset on when we get off here, re-listen, and see what I think. I'm just confused. And then that closed captioning, guys, just, it tries to pick up what it can pick up. Sometimes it's wrong. But let's continue listening. First time it happened, yes, Sharon. Does that mean that first time they think he ran off? Or what? I don't comprehend. It's almost like, where's the rest of this? Does that make sense? Like dispatch I belong to some different things, have different apps on my phone, and there's dispatch, and they talk in codes as far as numbers go, but they speak it clearer than this. Kiki, I have a question for you. Have you heard of the 764 online group that's getting... Oh my gosh, Liberty. No, I haven't. I will look at that. That is insane. Okay. Let's move forward, guys. Let's listen. There's a lot to cover in this. And I may have to do it in another segment. I've said that 100 times, but I will cover the rest of it the next time I'm live. I will research that, Liberty. I will.
For him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Let's get there and see what's going on. Do our own search of the residence.
This is one thing I'm sure they're saying right here. Let's do our own search at the residence. Now you tell me why and what that means. What does that mean to let's do... Thank you for dropping that page. And all my mods, thank you. What does that mean to let's do our own search, and why right there hit me the wrong way. Okay?
We'll go from there. I'm in the area. Check long haul out. Just seeing that.
Oh, Memo, thank you for the super chat, honey. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Memo, for the $2. Thank you so much. I love you. Another thing that just hit me, guys. Who were the officers that were all working this? There was several. I know there had to be. Did they have training? I mean, I'm no expert, but if you've got a missing child on the loose and stuff, were they prepared for this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything mean. I'm saying, were they capable of handling, Liberty? Especially after, I'm going to continue playing.
You can check the assist line and route to the missing child. I took personal medical center ER, Center Station ER, Sumner Regional ER, and Skyline, all clear of the juvenile. These guys, the code red has them on. That is them 45. Next big track back up. Going into the construction site over here back towards the beach. It's awful muddy. Do you see any footprints, anything? Couldn't have any shoes. I do have some footprints.
Okay, another thing. I know, I've got it slowed down, TJ. I'm sorry. Another thing that concerns me about the footprints. The dogs tracked, but they weren't specific to Sebastian's scent, correct? But it also means that somebody was there to have a footprint. Point blank, the footprints were a small child, is what Liberty says. Why were there footprints? You've got construction going on. You've got machines, running back and forth. You would have tracks. They were not Sebastian's size, Liberty says. So, you tell me, though, why would a small child, hang on, with the dispatch person, you have to slow it up. With the cops, you need to speed it up. That's right. Let me go fix it. But there had to be footprints of somebody. Can we, confirm that? Can they come out and say, yeah? Nope. They just came out and said, nope, no footprints. After dispatch says there was footprints. Right? I'm going to play it.
Right there where you're standing? Yeah. Leading right over here to the ravine. No shoes, just footprints? He literally dove into it.
Paige, that's what I'm saying. Why would a small child be barefoot? Any child. I'm not even talking about Sebastian. But why? He ran over there. Yeah. Why would a small child have been in a construction site barefoot in a subdivision like that, especially, right? Because you got a upper scale subdivision. Think about that. I could see if, and I'm not putting Summers Wells, her area down at all. But, you know, kids in the upper scales would have electronics. They would have all this other stuff, playgrounds to play on, right? But in Summer's case, she would be playing like in the yard, climbing trees, playing on swings, I would think, you know, like we've seen. But a small child. So Seth said that Sebastian's shoe size is all I know. That's from Seth. They weren't Sebastian's shoe size. Thank you, Liberty. So I think, in my opinion, they need to explain what that was, period, if it wasn't Sebastian. Yeah, they do run wild with their dads. That's true, Liberty. But think about it, like, you know, from my opinion, you know, you got kids. I used to go climb in the woods and stuff. We didn't have electronics. All we had was, we thought it was the bomb when we got MTV, right? That was back in the 90s, though. Tells you how old I am. But listen.
Next lady straight to the retaining pond. He just into the water.
Got any prints around it?
There was a few footprints in some of the softer dirt headed straight this way on the track that he was running. Do we have a picture yet?
Hang on. Again, we got footprints running this way. Where were they running? It says to the retention, but yeah, a few footprints in the softer dirt. Liberty, I agree. Yes, Lisa. Yeah, Paige, that's what I'm thinking. I was their first day of MTV. We couldn't afford cable back in my days, guys. I had to go to the neighbors. To watch MTV. Plus, it was the bad station at that time. Just FYI.
That's simple. What was that heat signature at?
Where the riprap is, where the trees are. 25 feet, maybe out in the middle. Hey guys, the construction zone, there's another pond. There's somebody.
Here again, what Lolly says. We know people were in the cemetery. Did they travel through the construction site? Whomever they were, did they go through there? I mean, there are grown men that can have small feet, too, right? There are grown men that can have small feet. That's just saying. Or women with small feet. Think about that. TJ says I only watch cartoons on Saturday for an hour and then I was outside and spent 90 of my childhood outside. Yep, me too. We didn't even have cable where I grew up, Memo says. But Lolly's making a good point, right? Sharon says cable wasn't even invented back in the day, Kiki. Said there was 5 pounds of it, the area. Hang on, what did Miss Ann Reynolds say? Let me scroll up, Ann. Trying to catch all y'all's comments. Let's see. Especially in the construction site. Let's see. Sorry, I got off topic with the MTV. Brenda Sue says, I'm behind, and yes, that is what they said. Dispatch said, in my opinion. You can tell, they don't even know how big Sebastian was at this time. Liberty, agree. Think so. Lolly, right by the cemetery. Lisa, yep. In my opinion, the way they talk on here, it's like they think he's 3 years old. I wear size 5.5 or 6. Son-in-law has small feet. See? I mean, look at the photos she gave them. You know, yeah. KK and Sebastian had close to the same size feet. We saw that. Oh, in my opinion. I know, right? Yep. Okay. Something's not right with all this. Something's just not right, especially with the lights in the cemetery and the construction hit.
He's standing in the woods. It looks like a person. It is a person we know, but there's another pond. He's standing back there by himself. Past the construction zone. In the same area back there. Yeah, the north end of it, yeah. Down over here, go straight back. There's a person in the woods by that pond.
And we know that they're talking about the mannequin here, right? They thought the mannequin was a person. But the thing is, he says, in the woods by the pond. That would be almost to the fence line to the cemetery, right? He was not an outside kid. He would not make it barefoot. Tender feet would prevent that, in my opinion. Ann Reynolds says that was before Tiana went on the other side. She was talking about them ponds. Yeah. Let's keep reading or listening. Sorry.
There's the house on the other side of the tree line.
Okay.
Going back.
House on the other side of the tree line, going back towards beach or going on the back side. TJ, I'm going to give you homework. Anybody in my chat, I'm going to give y'all homework. Okay, I'm not good with measurements. But where it's saying in the woods by the pond, let's see, going back towards beach or going on the back side. Okay? That's where our mannequin was. I'd like to know like a specific point of where that mannequin was. I'm just curious. Okay? Let's go.
Toward beach or going on the back side. Yeah, on the back side, and he's not moving. He's just standing there by himself in the woods.
It's Hendersonville 517. I'm on the northeast corner in the cemetery across the tree line. Am I close?
No, the back side. Mickey, if you can, do you have anybody there with you?
Let's hang on.
Outside the tree line. Going back toward beach or going on the back side.
This other guy.
Yeah, on the back side, and he's not moving. He's just standing there by himself in the woods.
In the woods.
It's Hendersonville 517. I'm on the northeast corner in the cemetery.
Okay. Wow. What? Y'all see that? And where? Yeah. Ain't going. Guys, he says, is that where, am I correct when I say that's where Mob is seeing the lights? Where he says the northeast corner of the cemetery? Answer me in the chat if you don't care, guys. I think my chat's moving very slow. Let's see. By the pond, by the equilibrium, in the cemetery, Lolly says. Let's see, northeast corner of cemetery. Is that where Mob is seeing this? I think so, in my opinion, yes. Yeah. Narita says, in my opinion, Sebastian would never walk out. He was taken out. Okay, so he's at the northeast corner of the cemetery. Wonder what led him there. They're trying to see this. They think it's a person, but it's a mannequin. Okay, but he's at the northeast corner of the cemetery.
Across the tree line. Am I close?
Across the tree line. Am I close?
No, the back side. Mickey, if you can, do you have anybody there with you?
Okay, so no, the back side. So was the mannequin more toward the home? Sorry, unknown car and transferred at the cemetery, in my opinion. Michelle, possibly. We need to go by this dispatch and find out exactly where the mannequin was. And then you could, I mean, police could do this, right? Closer toward that gate, Lolly says. Police could do this and be like, oh my word, there's somebody in the cemetery. And then we're finding the mannequin, right? So they can't just float. Somebody's had to place the mannequin, right? Go to Google Earth to see where Northeast is in cemetery. Okay, Michelle, I'll pull that up next. I mean, not next, but the next live. Let's keep on moving. I want to get through some of this, and then we'll shut down for the day because we've been on an hour and a half already, and I've got to get some things done.
Stand by. Let me see if I can find it on my map. I got my drone grounded for the moment, and I'll see if I can do it. Target's over.
Okay. Before he gets over, 1 or 2, I'm in my truck. Okay. Let's listen.
1 to 2. I'm in my truck. 2. There's 4 of us on foot coming across the yard. Start directions. 19's on the screen. Straight in. Keep it on. Go left. Just come back. You passed it. Right. Won't be there. One. Walk as you going. Into the woods. It's woods. You should be about 15 foot from it. What's the child's first name?
Okay, so we're how long into this and they have to keep going over his name?
It'll be all over whatever it is right there. The 2 people walking the woods.
Hang on. Now, who said, oh, it's no big deal? 2 people walking in the woods. There's a missing child. Who is the 2? I think it's Beach Creek, Michelle, if I'm not mistaken. They don't even know who they're looking for. They didn't know his name right then and there. That one didn't at the time, right? The mannequin was right next to the pond, TJ says. Yeah, Paige. There's 2 people walking in what woods, guys? And who were those people? It's hard for me to believe that this early in the morning, I know people's walking their dogs and such, but do you not think it's kind of weird that there's 2 people in the flipping woods near a construction site this early in the morning with cops around? I mean, normally when you got cops circling the, subdivisions or whatever, you're going to say, hey, what's going on? And then you're going to go back inside. What? Something weird. So weird. There was too many people out and about, right? Too many, in my opinion. Listen.
It's a mannequin.
The mannequin.
Sorry, guys. Look just like a person from the air. Here's no 66. What's the name of the child that we're looking for? First name is Pat. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? First name is Pat.
There we go again. The call started at 6:33. It is now 8 something, and they're still asking what the name of the child is. It's frustrating me, guys. Really frustrating.
Last clothing description was black sweatpants with a white stripe, black long sleeve t-shirt with a brand. Simple thing. Nikki, how many drones do y'all have up? 1 at the moment. I've got mine grounded so I can get Sartoto up. I'll be back in the air momentarily. 29 Central on scene. Put 2 out here with me. 10-4, has anybody been there since the initial? There's a whole bunch of people right now. 4.
Okay, right here they're asking, is there anybody at the home since the initial call came in? Basically, from my understanding, it says 4 of them and the mom. Is that what it says? I can't. Let's see. Yeah, 4 people and the mom. Okay, please pay attention because my memory is old, but somewhere they also talk about a vehicle locked. I thought, yes, Hope. Sounds to me like there was a truck, and I'm going to go over that again, that was locked and that somebody needed to be in their driveway. I'm not sure where they're talking, but we'll go back over it. I know it's hard to remember all these things, right? Okay, let's move forward. But 4 people and the mom. Yeah.
And the mom. Can you help me listen to the radio on the north end until we wrap this up, please?
Okay. Another thought here. Can you help me listen to the radio on the north end before we wrap this up? Hang on, guys. Sorry, guys, my dogs started. Kiki, Sandy going to want me to see that. I know. Okay, so let's re-listen to what he said before we wrap this up. So we're only 2 hours into the search, and okay, let's see. This is 8:20 a.m. allegedly. So we've been going for almost 2 hours on the search. And they're talking about wrapping it up. Why? Why are we wrapping this up when there's a child missing? Yeah, Hope. Yep. But why would we wrap up 2 hours into the search? Okay, thank you, Manu. My child has my phone, so I'll look at that later. Yep, Mama. Yep. But do y'all understand what I'm getting at? If you're searching for a child, yeah, TJ, you are searching for a child who should not be wrapped up until this child is found. Thank you. Yes, listen to this.
One at the moment. I've got mine grounded so I can get started over. I'll be back in the area momentarily.
29 Central on scene. Put 2 out here with me.
10-4, has anybody been there since the initial? There's a whole bunch of people right now. 4 and the mom. Can you help me listen to the radio on the north end until we wrap this up, please? Yes, sir. Brandon, you've got Hendersonville Mounted Patrol coming up.
To me, it sounded like they were annoyed. Yeah, 2 hours into the search, Brendan, they're saying, let's wrap this up. I mean, what the crap? If that was my child, I'm going to be on you. No, we ain't wrapping nothing up. I'm going all over the place, right? No, it wasn't. Those dogs wasn't hot. Now they're saying, hey, Hendersonville's coming.
There, and Joe's sending some more cars if y'all want. If we can start from the beginning, from the original house, and set up a new plan up there. Yeah, boy, that's what we're doing now, sir. Thank you.
One all you, so neighbor advised that he's found the child under his son's car, which is across the street, 2 doors up.
Okay, and we all know that they also said that Sebastian doesn't hide under cars. He's not normally outdoors, from my understanding. He does, according to his mother, hide behind like walls and stuff to jump out and scare, what have you. But who was this neighbor that called that? Wonder who that was. It says across the street and 2 doors down. That's just strange, you know? Because if he didn't normally hide like that, then Yeah, that was a small child in the neighborhood. So they had Sebastian mixed up with a small child. That'd be kind of scary. I think the parents need to be watching a little better than that. Justin found that out early on. Okay, Liberty. I trust Justin 100%. Okay, let's move on.
So be sure and search under cars and under things. Who do you want to go with this other canine search rescue? I just talked to the GC, the construction back here. He's going to start with you.
Okay, so the construction guys were there. Construction guys were working that day, right? That's weird to me too. Were the construction guys questioned? Right? Yeah, Liberty says, Kiki, the neighbors did not know Sebastian even lived there most of the time. The construction site should have been shut down, TJ. I have to head out for a bit. I'll see you later. Bye, DJ. Bye, DJ, honey. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, construction site, I can't even talk today, should have been shut down, in my opinion. Right? Everybody questioned, hey, have you seen this kid? I'm sure they questioned some. But 2 people walking in the woods. So how many people you got out here now? All right. You got 2 people in the woods walking around. You got people in the construction area. No telling how much. And this is why I say it should have been treated as criminal to begin with instead of runaway. All cases, I think, because you've done contaminated that construction site by them coming in and starting equipment, doing whatever they were doing. That's really weird. I mean, are they going to be doing their machines and stuff and cops walking around that area? Right? And then you got 2 people in the woods. In the woods where? Hang on just a second.
People worried out to all these crews that are out here working. Everybody. 4 to 1,000. So we can get a game plan and reconvene. Target, can you put a drone right over top of this trash can, this dumpster? If there's anything in it. 188. Van 184.
Okay. Hey, Christy Smith. Again, my question is, construction area, we're only, what, 2.5 hours into it. Not even into the search. And I'm not LE, guys. But from my thinking, why is the construction site still going? We just warned them about it. You know, they're working over here. That doesn't make any sense. And then he's saying fly the drone over the dumpster. But why are we not like climbing in there? I don't care if it stinks, whatever. Why are we not actually, I know the heat sensing drone picks up things, but our electronics can make mistakes too, right? So why are we not, like, I would be having somebody or myself digging into that. They didn't even shut down the house, let alone construction. Yeah. The construction trash, I think, went to a different area than Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken, guys. But we're going to cover this a lot more another time. I think my family's home. We're going to do the family thing this weekend. I appreciate all of you guys being here. I love you all. Sorry, Christy, that I have to go. But thank you for all the gifted memberships and everything. Thank you for your time. I love you guys, and we'll continue on the next time, probably on Monday, guys. Thank you. Bye.
$500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Where are you? Sebastian Rogers, where are you? Summer Wells, where are you? Sebastian Rogers, where are you?